Welcome to Summoner's
And we're off.
We are off indeed. Starting things out. Everyone just going to move to their own lanes. No level 1 shenanigans going to happen. Interesting, Fighter also did not... Neither Fighter or Cowpoke Nikki took TP this game. This is going to be a very volatile top lane. As,
yes, indeed.
see.
Yes, indeed.
There's trade in the bot lane. Not much else going to happen. But yeah, I'm really interested to see how Fighter plays this Riven. As it's going to get the level 1 trade onto Cowpoke Nikki there. EG, landing some good poke with the Soraka. Yeah, so far nothing's going on. Ugh. Excuse me.
Oh, Nikki gonna be forced to flash in the top lane.
Why? And we could already see Fighter with this Riven Pocket Pick already going off to an amazing start here in the top lane. Does hit level 2 now. Can look to try and get the level 2 dive, but Cowpoke Nikki is going to hit level 2 here as well.
Gonna see how Team Silent Knights performs without their captain.
Yeah, Zac is taking a lot of damage in the mid lane as well. Fighter going to go for a cheater recall against Cowpoke Nikki. No, it's not a cheater recall. It's not crashed in yet.
Good for Nikki
That could be
here.
bad.
Good for Nikki. Able to get a little bit of a CS lead here.
That could be bad.
We'll see if Diego looks for the early gank here in the mid lane. He's just gonna clear towards top.
Yeah. I mean, the Fury's not in any position to really... I mean, she's full health. She's not in any position to really die. Bot lane, both full health. Yep, so far nothing else happening for the rest of the game. The rest of the map, on the rest of
bullied
the
a
map.
little bit in this mid lane by this Fury.
Yeah,
Some action in the bot lane. Ari eating a lot of damage here, moving in, force a flash back.
Yeah,
Raiders could have potentially flashed and gotten the kill there, but they choose to play it safe and stay back.
Yeah, this Caitlyn Soraka lane just really bullying these mages on the side of Rift Ranger, or on the side of Silent Knights here. EG trying to look to get the cancel. We'll get the cancel out.
Oh no! Nikki with the solo kill on Fighter in the top lane. My! He did not need his flash there. Fighter
not needed at all.
Fighter still both.
That's why he takes the Ignite to get the sudden kill onto this Riven, and Fighter not looking too good on this pick.
Closer is there. Over the wall, looks to get the CC. It's done. You think he can make it? He does not have flash here. Probably is going to go
barely
down.
Low health. Will get knocked up by Fighter. There goes the kill. Back onto Fighter. Back in the driver's seat of this top lane. Cowpoke Nikki now needing to go back to base. All right. Meanwhile on the bot side, Void Princess getting kind of low here against these double mage composition. Arigato. Trying to look for some more picks. Trying to look for a bit more poke. Doesn't manage to land it though. The wave though is really pushing in for the Rift Rangers here.
Brilliant.
Now, yeah, okay, nothing else happening on the rest of the map. Truagan looking to maybe try and gank Fex here, but he's in the Fury, does have that untargetable, doesn't even need to use it, just sidesteps the Spectral Maw.
So was there ready for the counter gank? Gonna look to move towards the bot lane here, but they do have vision in that tri-bush.
Yeah, Toaster. Now I'm potentially looking to get this Infernal Drake.
Do you see
Is
him
spotted on vision
just
here.
now?
Yep, they know he's here. Or she's here. Wait, she? Right? Toaster is a... I don't remember.
I don't know.
I don't remember. I do not remember.
It's okay. No need.
It's fine.
Alright, Nikki looking to bully fighter back off with the CS as he has hit level 6 first.
Yeah, trying to look to bully out this ribbon without that Blade of the Exile. As fighter now hits level 6 himself though. Doesn't manage to trade back though. Cowpoke Nikki's still a level up, as does try to land the triple Q onto this Renekton.
He is moving and getting aggressive here. Remember that fighter does have Ignite. Not anymore.
Yeah, there goes the Ignite. Pops the Blade of the Exile though. Does still have the Flash. Does use the R1 on the Renekton. Won't manage to get the kill just yet though. As out comes the Dominus though.
Oh, Steven said, go ahead and move back. I don't need the gank. Meanwhile, Toaster lands the ultimate, comes in.
Uses the certain death onto True Ogden here, but will he be able to get the kill back? Yes, he will. Gets the flash off of him as well. Cowpoke Nikki now looking to try and turn the fight around.
Wow.
Does get stunned into the wall, does manage to back away. And does but ward up the bush. Vex now, spotted on vision. Won't be able to secure the kill, but fighter not looking so hot on this ribbon.
Meanwhile, in the bot lane, the kill does go over to Caitlyn. Void Princess showing why they took that Caitlyn away.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you for that Prime sub.
Here.
Muhammad Ali, thank you.
Yeah, EG and Void Princess just... Again, with the lane dominance this Caitlyn gives you is just so massive. Combined with these Soraka heals, keeping this Caitlyn topped up whenever she does get hit by poke. And it's just so insane.
We have a teleport coming in by the Silent Knights, teleporting to the bot lane. Oh, Void Princess gonna get hit by the sun, gonna get a turret shot, but does get a kill.
Here comes Vex. EG going to get locked up by the Tway ultimate that will go down to Vex here in the bot lane.
My.
I think if you... Hey, your voice okay?
No.
Maybe I should do the play-by-play as Toaster knocks True Ogden into the wall. Will still secure this Infernal Drake as Toaster now looking to turn the fight. True Ogden doesn't get the Blade of the Ruined King onto the... No, it's called the Heartbreaker. Onto the thing. Flash goes in from Zach. Will be able to scare the kill off effects, but is now in the middle of this fight here. EG going to flash in to try and save her mid laner as Arigato now trying to look in. Meanwhile, Fighter gets solo killed in the top side as they do manage to get secure these kills onto the double mages.
Well done, Rift Rangers.
Wait. Yeah, well done, Rift Rangers, managing to turn this fight around. Yeah, no, just solidly played there. True Ogden didn't get those resets, but didn't need to. The rest of the team was just kind of mispositioned in a way where the rest of the team, the rest of the Rangers could clean up. As we look towards the next objectives, Void Grubs are up. True Ogden trying to make his way over there now. We'll wait on the solo laners to come back. So now looking to get these Void Grubs. As True Ogden in the bush now, looking to try and secure this contest these Void Grubs, but there's no prio from either solo lanes. They will have to give that over. As meanwhile in the bot lane, ultimate comes out from the way Void Princess going to go down. EG goes down as well, and look.
No.
Well, and I completely missed that, but that's a double. That is just a duo kill onto these.
Quick replay in the bot lane here. See how this went down so quickly.
Yeah.
See, ultimate. The double ultimate from Arigato and Tomfoolery to just quickly squash the competition in the bot lane.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem with these. And that's kind of the problem with the Soraka, though. If you stand too close to this Caitlyn, you two are both going to get hit by that brand. He's going to do insane damage. Also has that Oblivion Orb to make sure that the healing that comes out from the Soraka is going to be negated, at least to an extent. Void Princess now looking to punish, though, as Tomfoolery. I don't think you want to be here, son. There goes the kill going over back to Void Princess.
Tomfoolery finding himself in a predicament there.
And now Arigato, maybe in a bit of a predicament himself, does manage to dodge the Spectral Maw, gets to flee onto True Augen, though, and Void Princess...
Oh, we need a turret shot! Barely surviving!
Hit the turret shot! Will go down to the minion, though! Oh, no! Void Princess just... very unfortunately played. Heartbreaker comes out. Arigato needs to flash away the Spectral Maw. Flash comes out from True Augen, does get the kill onto the way. Meanwhile, on the top side, there's going to be another solo kill going over to Cowpoke Nikki. And also, I believe Zach got caught mid.
Quick replay in the top lane here.
There's action happening all over the map again, Tyler. I can't keep track of it. Absolutely cinema.
You were right about both. Zach did get caught and Nikki did get a beautiful solo kill in the top lane. Back to live action here.
Back to live. Toaster trying to push Nikki away from this top lane tier 1. But otherwise, everyone's just heading back to lane. Nothing else happening at the moment. Gold lead is only about 600 gold in favor of in favor of Rift Rangers.
They've made some great plays, but they're going to have to pull together and play smart here if they're going to prevent the sweep.
Yeah, true. Especially going to need to rely on Nikki in the top lane. This Renekton looking mighty strong. This is peak Australian crocodile right now, as I would know from my homeland. Well, I guess where I live more than my homeland.
True.
As now, Arigato going to land the ult on the Void Princess, does have to use the 90 caliber net to get away. Tomfoolery looking to follow up, it's not in range crucially though. As now just going to look to try and heal up the damage back. Arigato using the Spiraling Despair to try and get the kill.
Void Princess
it just
with
walks
the
up and gets headshot! Oh no! The way just miscalculating how much damage this Caitlyn can do at this early point of the game. Meanwhile, oh wait, no. Yeah, no. Cowpoke Nikki just kind of demolishing these turrets right now.
Wow.
Fighter.
A 3-level lead in the top lane going over to Nikki.
Meanwhile, in mid lane, Vex just got solo killed. Gonna have to get an instant replay on that, but that will secure Team Rift Rangers the dragon. And I think I might, if this keeps going up, we might get a game 3. But we'll have to see.
Here's the replay of the kill mid lane. Zach moving in. May have backed up a little too much with a flash ult engaged. Beautifully done, Zach. Beautifully done.
Alright, well, as that's going on, Dragon was taken over to was taken by the Rift Rangers as this Caitlyn and Renekton now looking really strong going into the mid game. EG trying to look to land some more poke, and Void Princess just kind of zoning this play out just so well. It's a 1k gold lead.
Nikki gonna get 2v1 here, gonna get ganked. Was not aware, did not have vision on that. He pops his ultimate.
I think it might be fine though, as does need to flash away. Fighter tries to flash follow, but doesn't manage to get landed. Truagan now here does have the Spectral Maw. Will he try to flash in? Won't try it off right now. They will back off. Cowpoke Nikki needing to use the flash, needing to use the Dominus to try and escape there.
Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Zach with another solo kill.
All of this while I'm looking towards bot lane. Toaster tries to use the certain death onto Zach there. Doesn't miss it. We'll just fizzle away. Arigato getting extremely low on the bot side now. Does still have tomfoolery to block it to block the ace in the hole from Void Princess here.
Immediately popping
he's
that
just going to teleport
back.
They are going to secure the Rift Herald for themselves, the Rift Rangers. As Arigato now looking to chase back, as does land the pull onto Void Princess, needs to flash away, as EG now looking to run away herself. Here comes the teleport in from Nikki, as this Renekton does try to have the slice and dice to play out.
Smart to get out.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted to be there.
I think very wise, saw that mid lane was missing, realized they were probably walking into a 4v3, and they were.
Meanwhile, the top lane, Fighter trying to jump scare Ogden there, but not gonna get too much off of it.
Not gonna look to get the stun off here. The flash stun, followed up with the stun.
Maw coming out. There's Timbers. There goes the kill on the Zach. Fighter just kind of miscalculating the Addy. Didn't see her missing from mid lane.
Zach Zanny moving up to 6-1 now. Gonna be a bit of a problem.
So far everyone's ahead except for jungle and I think support on the side of Rift Rangers. They are in prime position to take us to game 3, but let's not count our chickens before they hatch. I mean, we did that in game 1, and then you remember how things turned around for them. But yeah, Rift Herald is going to be used onto this mid tier 1, as they'll try and secure this bot tier 1 as well, Silent Knights, but they won't be able to get it. As here comes Cowpoke Nikki, doesn't have a long enough charge to get the charge onto the this bot lane tier 1, unfortunately. But with the whole team down here, they're looking to try and move in and support this push. Tomfoolery now trying to take out this Rift Herald. They will be able to get it with the help of the minions, but there's 4 people down here. I think you could probably give this turret. Tomfoolery though, not wanting to give it up just yet. Cowpoke Nikki still looking on the flank, as yeah. I mean, this is fine on the side of Silent Knights. They can afford to just have them 4v4 over here, as here comes certain death onto Cowpoke Nikki. As Toaster though might be in a bit of danger himself. Does need to flash away. Cowpoke Nikki needed to pop the Dominus, but will still get taken out. Void Princess trying to trade it back on the Toaster. Will be able to secure the kill. Does need to back himself away, as EG going to land the Q. Gonna get a ton of healing off of that, but not gonna be enough to keep the rest of the team alive. Doesn't have to flash over the wall.
Oh, meanwhile, Zach comes in!
Zach comes in with the flank. Here comes the Spectral Mob. Fights fans to dodge away, but still gets fans to caught out. Anyways, Tomfoolery going to get hit with the Caitlyn trap, and that's going to be the kill onto the brand as well. Fighter now looking to try and turn the fight himself. Heartbreaker is going to miss. Will he be able to secure here on the kill of EG? He will. And now Fighter and Truagan are locked in 1v1. Does still have the Heartbreaker. There goes the kill on the Void Princess. And Team Silent Knights are aced.
Dibber meets Embers. Here comes Dibbers. That sounded way cooler in my head before I said it.
Oh no, that was cool. That was cool as hell. Yeah, I mean, they commit so super hard into trying to defend this bot lane tier 1, but they're gonna have to. The fight doesn't go their way. They are going to have to give over to this third Drake. Woo! And just as we think that the team fight's going well for the Silent Knights, Rift Rangers just flanking around and then managing to turn the fight on its head. Right. Right. Well, Zach is in the enemy jungle right now. It's just like a one-shot Toaster as he tries to take the blue buff, and it's just going to use the blast cone to get out. My goodness, that is a killer child. That is a child killer right there.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
As Hui now going to look to try and take this bot lane tier 1.
In game, of course.
My goodness.
In game.
Yes, child was kill. Jax picked last game, bro. No, Jax isn't a child killer, Phantom. There's a. Jax is not. It doesn't kill children.
In game,
believe
of
you
course.
know this. Of course, in game. Yeah, this Annie though is looking like the true fire champion in this game. With especially with this brand, not really doing as much as Silent Knights would have hoped for. No. Now, Baron's up. Baron's up. Rift Rangers positioning themselves around the mid lane. Viego now at 2 items. Caitlyn now at 2.5 items. Almost completed the IE. Soraka completed with 2 items. Meanwhile, on the everybody else on the side of actually they're not too far behind. Wait, what's the gold lead even? It's about 5k. It's mainly in Renekton and Caitlyn as here comes Vex. Void Princess trying to look to get the kill onto the Void Princess here, and they are going to get on top of him. He will have to flash away. Toaster looking to try and chase. Will manage to catch out this Caitlyn. Eventually, there down she goes, and now EG gonna get locked up as well. True Augen in a bit of a bad situation here, and Rift Rangers. As soon as I was singing their praises once again. And Silent Knights turning the game on its head, and now they're looking to secure the Baron themselves. Zac flashes in to try and get the stun, but won't manage to land it, to find it, as unfortunate timing from Zac. Just a little bit too late to try and help out the rest of the team. They are going to take down Timbers.
A little aggressive here for playing Corby too. Not sure I like this.
Then onto Snack. They do get the kill onto Arigato, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Cowpoke Nikki now in a bit of trouble himself. Will need to flash away from the brand, and
Annie giving a lot of shutdown goal to Briar there.
Need to flash away from the slice and dice. Oh boy.
Well, much lower gold lead now over to the Rift Rangers.
Yeah,
what a bloodbath
that definitely
indeed.
helped. Definitely helps with evening the gold. About 2,000 ahead now in the jungle for the
Drag spawning in 1 minute.
Yes, yeah. This Briar now actually ahead about 2,000 gold against this Viego. Like, if they do want to try and win these fights, it's probably going to be the Briar that has to be the determining factor for the Silent Knights here. If they want to try and win this game, Dragon spawning in 40. This Caitlyn's still massively strong against this enemy team. The amount of range that this Caitlyn has is immense. They will need to find some way of dealing with it. Either the Briar ultimate, the fighter flashing in and trying to, or flashing or dashing in and trying to land a stun onto the Caitlyn. But we're not going to be able to do that. This fighter has to run away from Cowpoke Nikki. Slices and dices his way in. Tries to go for the kill. As Zac trying to look to get the Annie stun. Here comes a certain death though onto True Augen. Will get himself stunned up, but Toaster might be in a bad situation himself, but he's just so tanky. Now Vex is going in. We'll get the kill onto True Augen. Now Zac gets stunned up as well. There goes the double stun into the wall. And just as I was saying, Toaster managing to turn this team fight around for the side of the Silent Knights. That's a double kill going over to the Briar. Oh my. And it's just as I was saying before, the Briar being the determining factor in winning these team fights. This will secure them the second dragon, and now, for the first time for the entire mid-game, Silent Knights will have a gold lead going into this potential Baron setup.
Yes, indeed. Team fight team fights for Rift Rangers, I think they're going to need that Renekton to be present. It's hard with Riven permanently split pushing here.
Yeah, Fighter not really being a massive threat in the top lane, but it's still a bit of a parasite, as Spiraling Despair going to be used on the Cowpoke Nikki. Not going to do too much to him, though. Slices and dices his way up. Doesn't get the stun, though. Oh.
What's going on, Bonrin? Good to see you, dude. A bloodbath, sir. A bloodbath.
Certain death was... Okay, that's interesting. Toaster used the certain death to try and pick out, I think it was Zac
Yeah,
in the top
Zac
lane?
in the top lane there, getting the recall off in the bush.
He didn't get it off, and that's a big cooldown being used on this Briar. And importantly, a big cooldown that's not available to try and pick out this Caitlyn, to try and pick out the Annie.
Is already about halfway through that cooldown. Caitlyn doing massive damage to these squishy carries
Hold that
here.
thought in the bot lane as Cowpoke Nikki and True Augen trying to chase away Fex.
Oh,
Does try to land
no.
the Splash of Special Maw, but doesn't manage to land it. Meanwhile, the top lane Fighter might be in a bit of trouble here as, yep, does get landed. There goes Timbers. Fighter is going to get locked down by the Annie.
Wow.
And, yeah, just didn't expect that he'd be seen in that bush. But they did see that. As now
That's
they're going to try
proving
and
to
push...
be a monster here on his main champion.
Yeah, they're just going to push down this mid lane. As Void Princess going to flash in from Zac, and yep, EG secures the kill onto Tomfoolery. As now True Augen and Cowpoke Nikki looking to push in this bot lane. The rest of the team looking to back away from mid. Fex is now in position to flank. They are going to back away. Nikki now looking to try and get this kill. Certain Death going to whip
Nikki looking
onto
to engage here. Bob's the ultimate.
Does get fleet though.
Absolute monster.
The Dominus is still going to be used. True Augen's here now though. Does use the Spectral Maw. Will not land the
EG
stun
Lawhorn gonna go
crucially.
down.
EG gets hit by the Spiraling Death. Will go down to it. Arigato! Oh no, you do not want to be walking up there, Hui! You do not want to be walking up! Flash come down from Nikki, trying to get the kill onto this Hui, but it's going to get zoned away from Fex. Fighter now in a 1v1 against True Augen, but will get secured. Will get picked off by Void Princess as there's the flash auto to try and secure Arigato, but Void Princess in a bit of a situation there himself now as True Augen looking to try and flash in onto this Teferi, but I think he's a bit strong right now. There's the root coming on from the the Caitlyn trap as he will use the 90 caliber net to get away from the wall. Void Princess in a bit of a pickle here. Vex trying to chase, but won't manage to find him.
My goodness, what a bloodbath.
All right, well, Team Rift Rangers getting themselves back on the horse. As I was getting a bit concerned with how these team fights were going, but they do manage to turn things around. As right.
That's true. Defend your man, Ali. Defend your man.
As Tway just gonna get one shot, trying to face check for this dragon spawning in 30 seconds. That is big that the Hui is now dead for this potential soul point. Fighter going to push into top lane. Somebody's going to have to answer him. Excuse me. Well, both teams now looking into position around this dragon, but They have the Rift Rangers do have a man advantage. They are going to drag the dragon out.
Remember what I
Toaster's
said
on
earlier,
vision
that I
here.
really think that they need Renekton in these team fights.
Yeah, Toaster has ult though. They
Teleporting
will
in.
secure the dragon, but here comes the Briar going to land some massive damage on the True Hog, and Void Princess now in a bit of a position herself. He will get caught down, this Caitlyn,
Oh my.
as there's a double kill going over to Neferia. Meanwhile, on the bot side of the map, Zac going to get locked down by the Briar, and Team Silent Knights managing to outplay this team fight. Cowpoke Nikki crucially not in these team fights to help the rest of his team. And this might just be the Baron being given over. What should have been a 4v5 team fight in favor of the Rift Rangers ends up going the way of the Silent Knights.
Yeah, I just don't think
And
that
this
they're
could-
able to fight without that front line Renekton.
No, I
And
don't
indeed
think
him.
they are either.
That teleport coming in just a little bit too late.
Yeah, the Baron going to be started up now as Cowpoke Nikki, the last one alive on the side of the Rift Rangers. Does get spotted out on that blue ward. Is he going to try and go into the pit to try and steal it? No, he won't. As oh no, Rift Rangers, they were so close to those, but now it's the Silent Knights in the driver's seat. Oh my goodness.
Gonna look to make a play on Renekton here. But he's gonna get the reset.
Yep, EG now looking to try and flee from this wave, but Void Princess is here to back up his support.
Oh
as
my
down
goodness.
goes the wave. That's a lot of damage coming out from this Caitlyn now.
This is
Now
who they
finish
need
with
to play
these four-
around. But they're gonna have to give her a
this
front
Caitlyn.
line.
Yeah, this Caitlyn now has 4 items. I think 100% crit rate now, and this is going to be doing, frankly, a ton of damage onto the side of the Silent Knights. Crucially though, the main damage dealers, that being Fex, that being the Briar, are still healthy and ready to handle these team fights. They just need to CC to land onto these backline to hopefully be able to one-shot them.
Let's see if they can get an answer to the top lane here as Riven is again split pushing, but this time with Baron buff.
Yeah, fighter. Going 1 and 5 in the early laning phase.
Oh, the ultimate does land back here.
Oh no, Void Princess needing to flash away, but Vex is just too fed right now. There goes Toaster. He's going in underneath the tier 2. Will actually get the double kill with Vex here. Meanwhile, on the top side, Spider gets the kill onto True Ogden. And now it's just Cowpoke Nikki trying to clear this minion wave away from the tier 1. Will be able to do it. Arigato now locked up himself, but Vex looking to chase away this Croc will get killed anyways by the burn damage. I think that's the game for the Silent Knights here. 20 seconds left on EG. Fighter pushing out the top lane. I think they've done it, Lawhorn. I think they've won game 2.
Inhibitor has been destroyed.
And that's the 2. That might just be 2. I think this is 2-0 for the side of the Silent Knights today.
My goodness. What a bloodbath.
Oh no, Rift. It's an unfortunate game, but it looks like it will be the Silent Knights taking the 2-0 just as we expected at the beginning of the day.
Darn, I really expected my wife to come out as Soraka and get the pentakill there and then win the game, but